now then, Mr. Hall.
Elliot.
What?
Just call me Elliot.
Okay. Elliot? Why do you want to kill yourself?
Does it really matter?
No, but you don't really fit in with my usual customers. You just inherited $3.4 billion from your father's company and personally inherited $13 million. To top it off, you're engaged to some kind of model. People in your position don't usually want to kill themselves. It's usually the other way around.
I guess you're right.
I am right, so come on, enlighten me.
I just need to start over.
You have $13 million.
I get that, okay? But look, I thought my father's passing would be a breath of fresh air, a chance for me to finally be me, not an extension of him. I don't need the damn company. I've worked for him all my life. I don't need the money, and my fiance, just don't even get me started. I thought I could start over, but everyone at the company, the damn tabloids, my mother, they're all expecting me to follow this stupid, predestined path he left for me. I just don't want that.
Have you ever tried telling anyone this?
It wouldn't work. It would just be a huge incident and cause a whole lot of trouble. I just want to start over.
Bit selfish of you, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
All right, Elliot. It may take a few months, but it'd be my pleasure to help you fake your death.
Great. Thanks, Miss Steiner.
Lola. Just call me Lola.
Lola. Right, so how are we going to do it? Electrocution? You aren't really going to electrocute me, are you?
We gotta make it look convincing.
Oh, gosh. Okay, just to clarify, I don't really want to die here.
You won't. I've done this before, trust me. It's a lot easier to sell it if you get a real shock. Nothing too terrible, just enough to knock you on your ass, okay? Better this than something extravagant like a car crash. Too many things can go wrong, so we keep it simple.
You know, can't I just fake a heart attack or something?
A heart attack?
Why not?
A heart attack. Okay, How old are you?
27.
And there's your first problem. Who has a heart attack at 27?
There's people. It could work.
Show me.
Show you.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Okay. How's that?
Oh, great.
Really?
Yeah, if you wanted to fool Elmer Fudd.
You know, that was just a warm-up. I'm gonna do this one more time.
Jesus, no, please. Just
It'll be
don't.
better, I promise.
Okay, I admit that was a little more convincing. Dumbass! Okay. Yeah, just for that, we're definitely electrocuting you.
Oh, come on.
That's all for today.
Hey, what are you doing later today? When you said you were going to the store, I thought you meant for groceries, not a million candy bars. With all the candy you eat, you should probably see a dentist.
For your information, I brush and floss regularly. I also visit my dentist about every 4 months. When was the last time you went?
That's a really personal question. I just don't feel comfortable revealing such intimate details about myself.
Said the man who, like a true idiot, gave his social security number to a woman he only just met.
Well, it's not going to be mine much longer, so what's the point?
Well, try to be more careful with your new one, please. Last thing I need is a man who is supposed to be dead, losing his new identity, and it possibly getting traced back to me.
Don't worry. Even if it did happen, which it won't, I wouldn't rat you out. I ain't no punk-ass snitch.
Whatever. Shouldn't you be with your fiance?
She's out with a friend, which basically means she's out cheating on me again.
You act like that's a normal thing.
Why do you do this?
Because I like chocolate, okay? We all have our vices. Nobody's perfect.
I mean, why do you do this? What you're doing for me? Why do you do that?
Because I can.
Well, how'd you get into it?
Well, I worked in homicide for a while, then in witness protection even longer. Eventually, I just decided to do business for myself.
This isn't necessarily legal, what we're doing, is it?
Well, no. You could take advantage of a life insurance policy this way, but I've never helped anyone with that. It's a risky business. That's why I make the big bucks. I've got the connections, and I'm smart enough to not get caught.
You think pretty highly of yourself, don't you?
I do. Got a problem with that?
No, it's just most men prefer a woman that's a little more modest.
Most men are pussies. Give me those. Okay, everything's ready to go. We do it tomorrow. You said you have a meeting, so we'll do it right after that. We've gone over the scenario probably 100 times. You're ready. All we've got to do is make sure that the witnesses think you're dead or as good as dead when we get you into that ambulance.
All right. Yeah, I'm nervous, but you'll be there, so I'm sure everything will be fine.
You know, there's no turning back from this. This isn't like buying a TV. You can't just return it. If you're not happy, I can't resurrect you. No one you know will ever see you again.
Well, no one but you, right?
No, not even me. The moment you're in that ambulance, it's adios muchacho. I go through about a dozen different parties to make sure all this stuff stays completely anonymous. Remember, this isn't technically legal. After tomorrow, you'll never see me again.
Right. Of course.
It's getting late.
You know, you've done so much for me. I feel like I should thank you properly. Would you maybe want to grab some dinner?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Good night, Mr. Hall.
Good night, Miss Steiner.
Good night, Mr. Hall. I'll never see you again. There's no turning back.
Lola? Lola, wake up. You okay?
Uh-huh.
You stopped me. Why?
Well, I just realized that you're an idiot.
Gee, thanks.
Just let me finish, okay? You are an idiot and a complete wimp that won't stand up for himself.
Okay.
But despite all that, I have a lot of fun with you. And I want to spend more time with you. So I stopped you.
You know, that may have been the worst confession I've ever heard.
That wasn't a confession.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Shut up.
Chocolatey.